What's going on, guys? This is MMA Complex, and my name is Josh.
And I'm James.
We're back, brand new episode. Took a couple of weeks off. Had the bachelor party weekend in Vegas. Good times. Can't talk about it. And then we had this past weekend off. Just scheduling mainly.
Yeah.
But yeah, now we're back. Everything good with you?
Yeah.
We talked about some interesting stuff. You had there, your whole stalker
Yeah.
situation at the mall.
That was crazy.
That was something. You had an old guy following him and his girl around at the mall the other day.
Yeah, it was
taking pictures probably.
Yeah, it was weird. I was weirded out. I wanted to tell him something, but my girl thinks that I'm psycho when it comes to that kind of stuff. She has a little point. I have no filter. I'm like, yeah.
But the amount of times that guy was following you,
yeah, it went
you might want to
say something. Would you have said something?
At that point, yeah, because it was multiple occasions where he was just everywhere you guys were
at. The movie theater, at the food court, walking around the mall.
Starbucks, everything.
Everything, yeah.
Even when you left, he eventually left. You saw him leaving. When
He didn't see us in the car because we went there first.
But yeah, he would get close at times.
Yeah,
you know what
really
I mean?
close.
I mean, the fact that you didn't say anything is fine. It's whatever. It was she didn't want you to say something. It's I mean, you're fine, I guess. It's no big deal. But if you would have said something, you probably would have been within your right to say something.
Yeah, for sure. That's what I told her too.
Yeah.
But
interesting.
No, but other than that, I recently got in contact with some of my people that I grew up with when I was like, I don't know, maybe 12 years old.
Like middle school?
And I known them. Well, they were guys that lived in my block. We always hung out together. I've known them since I was like 10 years old. And we reconnected again. And then we met at the Angry Horse
over here?
Last week, yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot how cool that bar is.
It is. I think we went there once, like when it kind of just opened up. It's like the only like craft brewery. They think they brew their own stuff there.
Yeah, they do. And then it was weird because I was there to meet up with friends, but then people from high school were actually there on that same night. So it was like a big old...
Oh, damn. So it was a big old like reunion. Huh?
Yeah, and those guys from high school I didn't even expect to see.
Yeah, that's cool.
But yeah, it was cool. They had a really good beer. That was stout. That's 11.4.
How big's the glass that they give you?
Normal
size?
Yeah, $5, dude.
That's not bad.
Yeah, I was thinking we should go sometime just to hang out and maybe plan a show or something.
Yeah.
But I mean, I can literally walk from my house.
Yeah, it's like right here.
Yeah. And like their East LA IPA, which is like their own version of an IPA, it's like 7.8.
Yeah. And it's always crowded. I'm glad it's getting business. You know what I mean?
It's so nice, and they changed up their tap room every couple weeks.
Yeah,
so they're always constantly brewing. They have their beer they make. They bottle it and they sell it. But
that's cool.
It's a really cool vibe. It gets popping.
It does. It does. It gets really crowded in there. I hadn't been there since they just opened up.
It's cheap. Like you can get drunk off your ass for less than $20.
It's not bad. I like that. I like that. That's cool.
Yeah.
I was working like 8 days straight. I worked from like Monday to Monday or Sunday to 7 days.
That's horrible.
Yeah, it's been a busy week, but I would say that like today I just took care of the baby all day today. Watched a couple of movies. I caught up on all my movies: Spider-Man, John Wick. There's one spy movie, Anna, Toy Story 4. Probably watch another one tonight. I'm not sure which one. But I was in a movie binge. Finished Mindhunter season 2. I was telling you about that.
Yeah, it looks a really cool show.
Great show. It's second season was just fire, and I loved it. And that's it, man. That's how it's been since the whole bachelor party. It's just been working straight.
Yeah, it sucks, huh? Coming back to work after
they fuck you over time too, man. It's like because the person who I cover for, they went to Vegas like that weekend, the weekend after, so I had to cover their days and kind of blend it into my days.
Oh my god!
And it was just like 8 days straight, man. I was just like I couldn't. By the end of it, I was like I need a break.
Jeez.
Yeah, but no, it's been pretty good though. Vegas was fun.
Yeah, it was really fun.
I think the fact that we had like all the groomsmen and plus one, and everybody kind of was familiar with each other, but never really hung out with each other, and it just all blended in as like one big group. I enjoyed it.
It was so much fun.
Everybody just had fun. Everybody was like super comfortable, natural with each other.
Hmm.
And just like it was just the whole day kind of just flowed.
Yeah,
We did the fight Khabib and Poirier in the morning.
that was a lot of fun.
Twin Peaks in Vegas, love it.
That was a lot of fun.
The two stories, food's good, drinks are good, waitresses are hot, friendly, super friendly,
That's another thing. Most times, like you'll see a hot waitress
and they're
with
just
a
like,
bland personality.
yeah,
This place, I mean, she was making an effort to show that she cares.
yeah. And even the girl that like walked us to our table was chill.
Yeah,
like
everyone's
everybody
super
was
cool.
just chill.
Yeah,
That's such a great place, man.
yeah, it is.
Twin Peaks in Vegas. It's like hidden. It's in like Planet Hollywood area. It's the best. They didn't even
And
charge for the fight.
yeah, I mean, here in LA, it's like $10 minimum.
Yeah,
that
and
we
even in
see.
Vegas too. So most places in Vegas,
Yeah,
$10.
free. I mean, the amount of money as far as drinks and food, it's not bad at all.
Not bad at all. Yeah, and we went to the brewery.
That was fun.
That was fun. Got drunk there. Even that little flight kind of got you messed up a
Oh
little
yeah,
bit, huh?
yeah,
That was a quick little tour in the little brewery that they have there. It's in Old Town Vegas. Then we went to dinner at the German Brew House.
yeah. That was fun.
That was cool too. Got spanked. That was
Yeah,
took a
that
shot
was,
and got spanked.
yeah.
Yeah,
That was
some girl with a paddle there that just
whew,
setting it up.
that was
That was
fun.
cool, man. Everybody
That was
was
fun.
singing. It was like this big
Yeah,
German.
Like, you always see that in movies and TV,
Yeah.
but to experience it in person, it was kind of wild.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Everybody was like, it was a cool place.
It looked like a kind of like a wedding hall almost.
Yeah, it was this big. It was murals on the wall and the ceiling,
Yeah,
all like German traditional like paintings and art and stuff like that. And you go in there, especially being in minorities. I don't know how you felt. I go in there, I'm observing everything. I'm seeing how people are.
Yeah,
There's a
yeah.
lot of white people in there.
yeah,
And
yeah.
I'm like, see how these people are. Everybody seems cool. Everybody's all in there. All right, everybody's just
No, it was
doing karaoke, chilling.
People chill, yeah.
Yeah, the food. We had a little tower of sausages and stuff like
And
that.
pretzels. Oh man,
Pretzels.
that food was so
That was good. That little tower was just.
That's all you
That's
need
all I
with some
needed.
beer and then
Yeah.
some good company, man.
And
You're straight.
And the beer was like the big mugs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like the traditional German mugs that we used to see.
it's a brand of beer. I don't know what it is. I forgot the name of it. It's Hoffenbrew or whatever. It's like it's like their own brew house, but
Yeah.
it's cool.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I always wanted to stop by, but thought it was a good place to eat, and it worked out. Then we went to the club, strip club, Hustlers, favorite one there, and that was a good night too. That was
Well,
well,
for
let's
you.
push it for me. I got hooked up with dances and all that, but
That was fun.
But-
I mean, the whole night,
it's just chill.
so much fun.
Like, yeah, we got a good deal right there and back. Girls are attractive. Everybody was cool. And then did a little gambling at the end, ate, and then went back and knocked out, and then that was it.
I think the girls were in bed by midnight. We came home
Yeah.
like at 4:30 in the morning, almost 5 in the morning.
Yeah, my girl, Liz was she got tore up pretty quick early from what yeah.
Well, she's not a big drinker.
Not a
so-
big drinker at all.
I mean, the thought of her taking shots
Yeah.
is kind of scary.
Yeah. And then she had like 5 or 6 or I don't know how many, but
Jesus Christ.
she was out of it. She was gone. Most everybody was kind of in bed by 12, 1 o'clock.
And the guys got home like close to 5 in the
Yeah,
morning.
we got like 5 in the morning. And
I'm surprised he woke up
yeah.
like 3-4 hours
well,
later.
I kept the buzz, and from the buzz of the beers, we spaced them out good.
Yeah, that's true.
I was,
we all took breathalyzer tests too.
yeah, yeah, we did that. Hitting, I was hitting the pin throughout the day, so I felt like I had like a good,
Long-lasting
long
buzz.
lasting all day kind of just.
But
buzz.
we didn't overdo it.
No,
I think that's why when we woke up, we were okay.
Yeah.
We weren't like stupid
honestly, I
drunk.
think the night before when we finished the bottle of
Oh,
Crown,
You and Albert finished the bottle.
yeah,
of
we
Crown.
finished the bottle of Crown. That morning, I had a little bit of a headache, but like it wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
Even then, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
But overall, a good trip to Vegas, man. It was a good time.
Yeah.
I kept it easy, kept it smooth, didn't really, everything flowed. just enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Good fights. We didn't talk about the Poirier and Khabib fight, but did we? No, we didn't. No.
No. We didn't.
Um, but I mean, Khabib. I think
Khabib.
especially after this past weekend, Khabib, Ferguson. We'll get into this right now, but you probably Conor Gaethje. I would love to see even if especially if it's on one card.
I mean, yeah. I mean, Justin Gaethje is not your WSOF Gaethje.
No, and it
He's
makes
a complete
perfect
different
sense.
fighter.
To me, it makes perfect sense for Conor.
I mean, that's his style of fighting. That's his fight to win.
That's his fight to win. It's a perfect matchup, even with Gaethje being kind of like improved.
But and I think this if Conor wins, it makes him look good.
It makes him look good.
He's beating a guy with 3 first round knockouts.
You're basically beating the number one contender. You're knocking out the number one contender. Khabib hasn't been wanting to give you a fight. He wanted you to prove yourself.
Yeah.
If you come in and mop the floor with Gaethje, I mean, I don't know how he can really deny you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a great.
Perfect sense.
That should be the next fight.
Even more so than Poirier. I know Poirier is calling for Conor. Like, they could run that back, but I would like Poirier Cowboy.
I'm more interested in.
I would like Poirier Cowboy.
Yeah, I'm more interested in Gaethje and Conor.
Yeah, that would be, especially with the animosity between the two.
Yeah,
it's kind of barely starting to brew.
Because Gaethje's, throwing shade at Conor's personality, his antics,
life and all that stuff. So,
yeah.
What did you think about the fight, Gaethje and Donald? Did it go the way you expected?
No, it didn't. I didn't think Gaethje could put Cowboy away so fast. I liked how Gaethje's more patient with his punches. He selects his power punches, and when he connects hard. He felt like the referee should have stepped in.
Yeah,
I agree. It looked like he didn't want to hit Cowboy any more than he did, but it was a good win. A solid win over someone that is really hard to finish in Donald Cerrone. And I think that sets him up, like we were talking about with him and Conor. I think it'd be sick to put that as a co-main event to Khabib and Tony.
Yeah.
Would Conor want a co-main event slot? Probably not, but I'm sure they'll talk to him and offer him a boatload of money. I mean, at this point,
that'd be such a big.
He needs to fight. He needs to not worry about what slot he's put in. He needs to fight. It's been too long, and he has a tough opponent in Josh and Jaymz. And I think, as much as a lot of people will favor Conor in this fight, I think it's a pretty even matchup just because of Conor's time away in the game.
Yeah,
and Gaethje's a solid wrestler with power punches.
Yeah. Like he takes punches, but his punches are solid, and he's got knockout power, and he's not super explosive. But I think that'll play into Conor's favor, the fact that he's not super explosive. But he's a great wrestler. He's tough to put away, and he's got cardio for days, and he's a strong hitter.
Mm-hmm.
So. Conor's got to watch out for a lot of things.
And the thing about Gaethje is that when he's in danger, he could always rely on his wrestling to get that takedown in the later rounds. I think like Justin, I think Conor needs to pace himself and not to get carried away.
Yeah,
because a lot of times you see Conor like blows load because he's going for that left hook.
Yeah,
or whatever.
He comes out strong.
He needs to like just relax and be patient and. Because Conor is really great with his accuracy and his timing, so Conor should just
and Conor's got enough power to put someone like Gaethje away.
So as long as Conor is patient, I think he can do very well with this fight.
And it's a weight class that's good for both. Gaethje won't be too big for him. Conor will have the conditioning on his side. It'll be a great matchup. I think it's the best option for Conor right now. I think it's the best if you're really serious about coming back and he wants a shot at the title. This is your ticket to get there.
And it's funny how a lot of fighters are just kind of like throwing shit at Conor. not in social media way, but kind of not even want to call him out after their
Yeah,
victory.
yeah.
They're kind
Like,
of
oh,
dismissing
he's
him.
dismissing him, which rightfully so. The fact that he's been away for so long and he's like,
But I think in a lot of ways, I think Justin did that because he wanted Connor's attention.
yeah, yeah, like, oh, he's nothing. Like, I don't need him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and it worked. I mean, Connor
yeah.
responded. So
I mean, the fight went. I wasn't surprised by the outcome. The fact that it was so early, yes, but we all know Cowboy kind of starts slow. He gets hit. He has this style of stand up that he puts himself. He overextends himself a lot. That's how he got caught the first, like with these punches from
yeah,
Gaethje. Um, and you almost think he's just gonna get hit with something, but he manages to stay out of danger majority of the time. Because he's got this wide kind of like guard with his hands, and he keeps them kind of like mid level.
yeah.
And I don't know how he avoids so many big shots. Maybe his height and his
And I think because of his stance, I think that's why Justin Gaethje was like landing so many low leg kicks.
yeah, yeah, because he is kind of flat footed,
Hmm.
and he does have like, he keeps his hands kind of like low.
It's almost like a boxing stance in a lot of ways.
Yeah, but then especially early on in the fight, he doesn't. He's slow starter. But Cowboy's Cowboy. He manages to catch a lot of guys, and I think he lulls them into this false sense of security and
Hmm.
catches them on the way in a lot of time. But it didn't pay out. Gaethje's just like on another level right now. He's on a roll, and Cowboy is not that he can't ever get a title shot. I don't see it likely, especially now losing to two of the top two. But he's still planning to fight. He'll still hover around the top five,
Yeah,
and
he'll be that guy to
who knows if
gatekeeper.
there's no more opponents for Khabib. I could see him getting a shot. I could see him getting a shot with Connor. Say if Connor goes on some type of up and down
Mm.
skid, and he needs a big name to knock away.
Yeah.
There's a shot for him there. So Donald's always going to be in the picture at least for a little while longer. And Gaethje looked good, man. He looked good. It was almost too easy, almost, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think
He barely even broke a sweat.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't know.
it's been like that for the last three fights.
Yeah. And then in the co-main event, you had Glover Teixeira defeating Nikita Krylov, which was a back and forth 3-round split decision. Glover really neat, reaching 40 and looking good, man. Like holding his own.
I felt the same way, man.
I was just like, I thought he was gonna be on his way out pretty soon.
It's crazy that he even fights today.
Yeah, yeah.
I just feel like he's been in the UFC for a very long time.
He has. I mean, he's been around for a long time. He spent most of his career outside of the UFC.
Mm-hmm.
Finally gets in through the visa after visa issues, and goes on a pretty good run. Obviously runs into John Jones, and then he's never fought Daniel Cormier, but he's hanging in there. About 40 years old now, 39, 40.
He looked good. I was shocked by that fight. I thought
better than most guys his age or even younger that have had as many miles on them.
Yeah,
like
he can still compete at a high level.
Yeah, compete at the high level. Know when to get out of danger. He's got a solid stand up, solid ground game. He's dangerous everywhere. He's big, powerful. He just it was good seeing an old veteran like that just look like really good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
I don't know how much more he's got, but he definitely has a few more fights in him.
Yeah, for sure.
A couple more years, so we'll see. Todd Duffy versus Jeff Hughes. Now, this was a no contest. Most people, I think, watching it felt like Todd Duffy kind of quit. I kind of felt the same way, and I know people like to criticize people that say that kind of stuff about fighters, like, "Oh, you're not in there." But honestly, I think he blew his wad in the first. I think he went hard and he was dominant and he looked like he was going to take him out and he didn't. And he got the eye poke and he was like, you know what? I don't want to. No, I'm good. He's like, I'm good. I'm probably going to get knocked out.
Same way. I just thought he's been away for a long time. I think he got excited that he's back fighting again, and
he had a good first round.
Yeah, and I'm sure in between the first and second, when he sat down, when he went back up to fight, start the second round. I'm sure his legs felt heavy.
What was it? Was it the second round? No, it wasn't at the end of the first. It was at the end of the first.
Yeah, I mean that's what I meant. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. So he gets the eye poke. He takes a appropriate amount of time,
yeah.
and then he says he's seeing blurry, double vision. He looked fine in a lot of ways.
It was his way to get out without suffering a loss.
Yeah.
I think he knew that come the second round, there's a good chance he's gonna lose that fight.
Yeah. Like I thought so too. That's when I thought. I was like, damn, he went hard in the first. I can see why he would want to fucking bail right now.
You can't blame him. I mean,
I don't know. I couldn't blame him.
I mean, you can't blame him because in the UFC, losses don't really matter in the public eye, but they do matter in the boss's eye.
And he hasn't really improved. He's always been a tough guy to go. And I was impressed by how well he actually looked. But he still puts his chin out there. He still puts his head out there, and he took a couple of shots to where it was old Todd Duffy. I'm like, damn. I was watching. I was like, damn, Duffy, you still don't give a fuck. Huh? You're still gonna put you're still gonna put yourself in those kind of situations where, like, remember when Frank Mir clocked him?
Yeah.
Like, you're still gonna put your head out there like that,
Yeah,
man.
I don't know. That's a dangerous game to play.
All this time, he's still kind of doing that kind of style,
and you didn't evolve as a fighter to be successful.
Yeah, and I don't see him being successful. He's got all the tools. His in-ring IQ just goes out the window once he's in there.
Yeah,
and he doesn't have a most solid chin, and you're a heavyweight, so shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Tristan Connolly versus Michel Pereira. Now, you watched this one?
I didn't watch that fight, but I heard about it.
This is probably the fight of the night, right? I don't know. This is such a good card, though, especially the main card. But Michel Pereira, remember Michel Pereira? He's the one with the ponytail. He's a flipper. Yeah. He's like all over the place. He's a wild man.
Yeah.
Took out what's his name?
I heard he blew his wad going to his entrance.
Yeah. He took out what's his name from London? I forgot his name. So Tristan Connolly, kind of Canadian guy, really pale, small, obviously smaller. Yeah. I think he took the fight on 5 days' notice. And also Michel Pereira missed weight by 2 pounds, I believe. Came in heavy, looked heavy, looked like like two different weight classes.
Yeah.
Michel Pereira comes in, long entrance, dance number, cartwheels, flipping. Yeah. Just the whole thing. It took about 6-7 minutes just to even get in the ring and fight.
Yeah,
and start the match.
Yeah, and
then, like, I think Liz's sister was saying, like, oh, he's gonna probably get tired, like, from all this, like, like, he might, and like she's like, why he's just gonna, like, why would they put him up against such a small guy like this? Like, I'm like, well, I mean, it doesn't mean he's gonna lose.
Yeah,
I mean, we never know. So,
right.
The fight goes on, and then she starts, she walks in halfway, and she's like, is that the little guy winning? And I'm like, well, yeah, he's fucking winning. And Tristan Connolly basically took most of his shots, dodged a lot of those crazy wild flips and all that, and just stayed in his face and just peppered him with shots. When it came down to the ground, had little scrambles, put him in some submissions. And Michel Pereira was just, I don't know if it was just skill, like he does, like once all the flashiness goes away, the skill and ability to put fight.
Someone's like naked out there.
It's not there, or he was just so exhausted that he was just had nothing left.
That's crazy.
And it was such a good fight. It was like an underdog. I think it was the biggest underdog on the card, and it picks up his decision.
It was a rocky story.
Yeah, it did not look good for Michel Pereira. He's gonna have to fix a lot of shit. Get rid of all that flashiness, at least before he gets into the octagon, and really be selective when he goes after people like this.
I agree.
Because he'll get tired. He's a big guy. So that was such a great fight right there. Uriah Hall picking up also another split decision over Antonio Carlos Jr. That was a great fight. And Misha Serkinov defeating Jimmy Crute, submission, Peruvian necktie. Misha looking amazing. Like he looked like, it kind of looked a little dicey for him lately. Up and down in his wins, but he looked really good, and he looked skilled, definitely. But overall, a good card, man. Like, it was like kind of like it seemed like it was gonna be a one fight kind of card, but no. Once it started going, you saw who was on the card, and you looked at it. It was a solid night, solid night of fights.
Yeah, I agree.
And then in other news, just a quick little tidbits before we get into the next card coming up. We had David Branch just got a 2-year suspension from USADA. Um, let me see what he got. I think he HGH.
Hmm.
Yeah, tested positive for banned substance ipam, ip, ipamer, epamorelin, which stimulates HGH production.
Yeah,
So
those 2 year bans hurt you. I mean, 1 year sounds like a lifetime, but 2 years.
two
I
years.
mean, in 1 year, the sport. In 6 months, the sport's a different sport.
Yeah.
Imagine 2 years from now.
And he's on a 2-fight losing streak. He lost to Jared Cannonier and Jake Hermanson. So I mean, it's not going good. And two-year banned.
That means like from any kind of martial arts, because like we know, like we talked to Frank Mir in person, and
Yeah.
he's like he wasn't allowed to do anything, not even like outside
No,
like grappling
you're done.
matches.
You're done for a while.
It's gotta
You're
just
you're put on hold.
yeah, that sucks.
Yep. Yeah. Combate is signing Eric Perez to a lengthy contract. See a good for him. See how that goes for him.
Mm.
Um, we'll be at Bellator the 28th.
Oh, good,
Got credentials for that, so it's at
good.
the Forum. We'll be there on the 28th. Um, let's cut the news from that. On staying on Bellator, you have Nick Newell signing a multi-fight contract with Bellator. Multi-fight, multi-year contract with Bellator. So good for him. Glad he's found a home.
Yeah,
Long time coming. UFC should have just gave him a contract right away. I don't even know why they even messed around. It's
hmm
like,
yeah.
you know, but good thing we have places like Bellator. Um, and then you have this weekend, Yair Rodriguez versus Jeremy Stevenson in Mexico. Where in Mexico are they at? Let me see.
Mexico City.
Is it Mexico City?
Yeah, Mexico City.
Ooh. Stevens has been down there for at least a solid month.
He's smart. It's
Yeah,
7,000 feet above sea level, so
yeah.
it's the altitudes
He,
can kill you.
he's been there for a little while now. I've been watching him on Instagram. Yair, I'm sure. I don't know if he no, he lives in Albuquerque, but I'm sure he's gone
Yeah,
down there.
he's
And plus
yeah.
Albuquerque has high elevation too.
Yeah, not as high as Mexico, but I mean, he
Not
was
as high
born there,
as
so
yeah, or maybe it doesn't. Yeah, it does. No, I don't know. Let's look at this card. See how it is. Martin Bravo. It's all right. Sergio Pettis on the card. Betch Correa on the card.
I think Irene and Della, right?
Yeah, Irina Donna versus Vanessa Mello on the card. You have Angela Hill on the card.
Jeez, completely forgot about her.
I know. You have Sajara Eubanks. Yeah, Betch Correa versus Sajara Eubanks. To kick off the main card, you have Martin Bravo, Steven Peterson, Irene Aldana versus Vanessa Mello, Askar Askarov versus Brandon Moreno, and in the co-main event, Carla Esparza versus Alexa Grasso. Um, this is an interesting one. I kind of had a feeling for in terms of who my pick is. Who do you have for this one?
Hmm. This is a tough one, just because Sparza is a really good wrestler, but I'm gonna go with Alexa.
You go with Alexa.
Yeah,
I like Alexa. I think her maturity and her in ring abilities have grown. I don't know how she's going to handle Carla Esparza's
wrestling.
wrestling,
Hmm.
and I think Esparza's one of those girls that you kind of could count out, especially when it comes to the top girls. But she can bring it when she wants,
Yeah,
especially with the
it's the
wrestling.
elevation. I think that's gonna kill her.
Yes, and with Sparza's training, I don't know how serious she's going to take her training. She is. I know she likes to go out a lot. You've
Yep.
seen her, you know. And
Hmm.
so, and Alexa is down there.
That's why I'm picking Alexa
Yeah,
because
I
of the
can see that.
elevation.
I can see that. I might go with Carla just based on the wrestling.
Yeah.
I think that's a hole in Alexa's game, and Carla's really good at it. So
Yeah.
I mean, I can see her getting by with a decision win,
Yeah.
something like
Yeah.
that. Yair Rodríguez versus Jeremy Stevens. This is a great fight for both. I think it's Yair coming off of the Korean Zombie knockout,
Mm-hmm.
a fight that he was, it was split on whether he was going to win it or not, and he picks up this out of nowhere, kind of like this insane sneaky
Knockout of
elbow,
the year for sure.
knockout of the year, knockout of the decade. I don't know. That was just such a beautiful knockout, and how it's just you had to watch the replay to even see what happened.
Yeah.
Just folded Korean Zombie, and then Jeremy Stevens. Um,
He's 0-2, right?
I think it's 0-2, and it's not against anybody that he's Jeremy Stevens is one of those guys that is just probably one of the best in the division. He's still one of the best in the division. He only loses to the top guys.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and he's such a force, man. He's such a crafty veteran now, and knockout power. It's like, I don't know. Yeah, your flashiness, Jeremy Stevens' craftiness and power.
Mm.
Who do you have?
Well, when this fight first got announced, I didn't like that Jeremy took this fight. I think Yair Rodriguez is a beast, and I think it's a bad matchup for Jeremy.
Yeah.
I think elevation is going to play a factor. Although Jeremy Stevens has been there for a month, I just think that Yair is just too good, too flashy, and he's at home, and I'm picking Yair to defeat Jeremy Stevens.
I could see that. I might go with Jeremy Stevens. He's one of my favorites to watch. He's one of my favorite fighters. I always root for the guy when he's fighting. He's a nice guy in person. So is Yair, but he's a little bit more reserved. I think skill wise, yeah, I agree with you. I think his flashiness, Yair's flashiness, and he's also very crafty, and his in ring IQ is high. And I can see him picking up a solid win, either a decision or a flash, like kind of like stoppage.
Mm-hmm.
But I think with Jeremy Stevens, he's just gonna come at him. He's got the power. He knows how to handle flashiness. This kind of flashiness, I don't know. We'll see. So I'm still gonna go with Stevens. I'll probably go Stevens upset at Mexico City. Yeah,
bad pick,
especially because Yair is so young too. He's only 26.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see.
Yeah,
but I'm gonna go with Jeremy. So, but that's our show. It's a short show. We'll try to get back next week for another episode. Until then, go to MMAComplex.com.
Yeah, and if you guys are watching, hit up Josh's birthday this weekend, man. So
this Sunday, yes.
Yeah, so hit him up. Wish him happy birthday.
34.
Yeah, that's right, man. He's so young.
Look.
Hey, man, 2 years will be 40,
like,
so enjoy it.
If people ask me how old you are, I'm like, I have to think. I'm like,
yeah, I've had that problem in the last couple of years.
34. Yeah, I'm 34.
Because I know I was born in 81, so I have to do the math in my head. Yeah.
Yeah,
I've had that problem before, but
I mean, sometimes I've even told people like just not on purpose. Like, I think 33. Like, oh, I'm turning 33.
Yeah.
Like in my head, I'm like I've told people, a couple of people like that. I'm like, no, I'm turning 33. And then I go back, I'm like, oh no, I'm not. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, welcome to the
34. Dude.
Yeah, welcome to your mid-30s, man.
I know.
It's. I mean, you're young. I'm in my late 30s, so I'm 40s over the horizon. So
it's close.
Yeah, it's very too close. So enjoy it. I think we both look young, so we both can get away with it.
Good,
so. So yeah, so you guys wish Josh happy birthday and exciting week fights this weekend, and we'll talk about it all next week on the next episode. So until then, enjoy the fights, enjoy your week.